Present a tree which has been cut short without the branches, which means Dr. Kwame Nkrumah wanted to do more, but unfortunately he couldn't finish. Visions were cut short after he was overthrown. So most of the trees you are seeing around were planted by some African leaders. So let me introduce one of the first trees planted to you.
Yes, Commander.
I just want to be on top of the world. See all the beautiful things I no see before. Even if you go take everything I never bought. From around the globe, let's go on tour. Don't just travel, explore and experience the unknown. You know get trouble, don't worry for your hands, you know. Don't just travel, explore and experience the unknown.
Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. As I mentioned, Osajifo is a which means the savior, the redeemer, or the warrior. So as I mentioned, this has been the third time he has been buried. So 3 months in Guinea Conakry, almost 20 years in his hometown, and finally brought here in 1992. So you are seeing all this because just this 21st September was his birthday. He was born on 21st September 1909. So his family came around to perform this you are seeing over there. So right, Fatia Nkrumah. Together with her, they had 3 children. So Gamal Nkrumah, who is currently a journalist in Egypt. And secondly, the only female, Samia Nkrumah, a politician in Ghana. And she was also a former member of parliament. And finally, Sekou Nkrumah, a political activist in the country. And you know, he had 4, but his first son passed away just recently. She died in the year 2007 at the age of 75. And the reason why she has been buried right here was that before she passed away, she requested to be buried beside the house, the white building across the street. So the very day he was overthrown, we had some Ghanaians or some people who didn't like him decided to destroy things over there. So majority of his staff were destroyed, which affected the statue you are seeing. Yes, so you can see the parts being broken over there. It was also vandalized. So after the statue was vandalized, the head right here was also taken away by a woman. And that woman was said to be a huge fan of the president. And this could be one of the things she can also say for him. So she picked up the head of the statue you are seeing, and she hid it for about 43 years. Yes, so 43. And she returned it in the year 2009 to an information center around. Even for security reasons, she was afraid to mention her name and where she's coming from. So to date, this woman is not known. 2007 was when they mounted this statue right here. This was kept at the National Museum initially, brought here in 2007. Then in 2009, after she returned the head, it was brought here as well. So you can see it has been separated just to tell the story and the history behind what happened, just for the future generation to also know about what happened. And that was on 24 February 1966, the very day the president was overthrown as the president. And also that was the day this statue was also vandalized. So we are going to visit the tunnel over there, later visit the main museum. And unfortunately, these are the 2 places where pictures are not allowed. That's for copyright reasons. So let's go here first, later visit the museum. All right, so you are welcome to the Freedom Wall. It's a very brief discussion about the wall you are seeing. So it's called the Freedom Wall. On the wall, you can see different facial expressions of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. At some point, he was happy, he was sad at some point, he used to be angry, showing different emotions on the wall. That after everything Dr. Kwame Nkrumah went through, this to say he was also a human being like us. So showing the human nature of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah with different emotions, different facial expressions. The brain behind the materials of the flag. For example, the flag, the colors, the black star as well. And the red color you're seeing over there talks about the blood of our forefathers who fought for the independence of the country. Then the yellow one in the middle, which talks about the rich minerals in Ghana. For example, the gold. The green one over there, which talks about the vegetation or the forest aspect in the country. And there's a black star in the middle of the flag. So this black star you are seeing was imitated from someone who inspired Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, a great pan-Africanist. He was a Jamaican African who lived in America. And I'm talking about Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey. So this black star you are seeing over there basically means the African unity. The African unity. So beside the star, you have a very powerful quote, and that quote was made in the year 1965. He also wrote it in one of his books, which was titled Neocolonialism: The Last Stage of Imperialism. And he says, I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me. So Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, as a great Pan-Africanist, was encouraging for African unity and encouraging African country and also some people in the country as well, or in the continent. So a very brief one about this what you are seeing, the freedom war, different emotions through the fighting for the freedom of Ghana and the freedom of Africa as a whole. All right, so here is going to be the last section of the whole tour. But before we end everything, if there's any questions so far, I'm here to assist with your questions throughout the whole tour. Maybe you saw something in the museum you like to ask. All right. So if there's no question, I hope you enjoyed the tour, learned something new. Thank you for coming. My name is Emmanuel, and see you some other time. Bye bye. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes, Commander.
I just want to be on top of the world. See all the beautiful things I no see before. Even if you go take everything I never
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
very much.
So we passed
It
independence.
was a good beginning for Ghana.
for Ghana, yeah.
Don't just travel, explore and experience the unknown. Anywhere that you want to go, go ahead. Into the unknown cause. Unknown cause. Into the unknown cause. Unknown cause. It's another new day. Where you won't go, where you one day. Monday up to Sunday. We no go stop till you okay, okay. Accra to Ashanti. BA up to the north day. Upper, east and west day. Central, western, eastern if you're minded. Don't just travel, explore and experience the unknown. You no get trouble, no one there for your hands, you know. Don't just travel, explore and experience the unknown. Anywhere that you want.
You like it?
Yes, very much.
You like it? You like it?
Yes, yes, it's great.
Okay, we give him 25 after the tour.
Number 10, female prison, slave marketing place, and the male prison too inside over there. That's Jamestown prison. And the prison is closed just 2007. 1960 up to 2007, the prison is closed. So underground tunnel is there. There is an underground tunnel, goes all that way, connects with the fort. They can go to the boat, to America, Caribbean, or any other country. And then down there is a fisherman village we have. In Jamestown, it doesn't matter where you come from. This is where you can build your own structure. It's like a community. Since olden days, the main job is fishing and boxing. So people run their lives there.
Boxing is very
Famous.
is
I'll show
very
you.
famous.
The famous boxing gym is there. You can the house of pain. Open in. So little children at my school. 150 children. This is where we
just
just
translate
okay. that the previous time
Yeah.
I go to school, so
Yeah.
like I finished senior high school, so it was good. People don't get chance to
I want box.
you don't box. Oh, I go fish you up.
They
You
will
go.
beat me rough, rough.
Oh no, I bet you be training you go can. You know be fit for everything there. You go train first. You understand?
Oba boxing. Umbo. Oba ball. But yeah, the pan. Oba big what it. We are not very what it. So we go few past there go.
No, we jam there to see. Let's go. We just start to see. Tell them to watch their head. Tell them to watch their head.
Yeah.
Take
Watch
care.
your head.
Okay.
Just to shoot you here.
They be dark. They be o. Yeah, me show mo.
So this is where human rights slaves will put 200. They will put here and they wait for 3 months for the boat to arrive at the port. Now they can walk underground. This is the water. You see there is water here. This is very natural. Coming from the ground. They walk on the left. You can use your photo flash and take picture there. At the middle, put it at the middle. You see the line. Use flashlight and put it there. They walk on the left to the boat. To the fort. James Fort, they can go to the boat. America, Caribbean, or any other country. But this is where they give them.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
Bend down, bend down. Watch your head. So it's go like this, underground to the fort. Now we are going to walk on top of the tunnel. Now we are going to walk on top of the tunnel like this. Let's go to see the gym. Some people are fighting there. Just come in. These are little boys are, you know, coming from this. These are little boys. It's like, it's making fire. This is the one. That means hello, hi. Ago means hello. Amen means hi. Okay, so if I say ago, you say amen. Ago.
Amen.
Ago.
Amen.
Okay, so here we are the CV Hotel. This is the first hotel in Accra. By the British. It was named as the CV Hotel, 1840. By the British. The CV Hotel wasn't looked like this. Now they demolished it. It become a church now for the latter day saint, 1840. This is where the
Here
British
was the first
hotel in Accra. We're going to see the fishing community. 5,000 people live at the landing beach. The houses start from here, all this way, 5,000 people. These are the houses. You know, the people go for fishing. You have the smoking fish, dry fish, and the fried ones. These are smoking ones. They can smoke it. You know.
It's a pit. Never. I shouldn't give up. I shouldn't give up. Smell it. Sardines. You see. Is that smoking? You know. The big cows. The big cows. Ocean. So our people can go fishing. To go Benin, Nigeria for fishing, except only not on Tuesdays. We don't fish on Tuesdays here. That's our traditional way. You don't have to broach the fish here on Tuesday. You wait for the next day, and you don't have to go out for fishing on Tuesday. Some of them have already gone. They have to go for 1 month, 2 months before they come, but they don't arrive on Tuesday. Definitely, they have to wait for the next day. Any other day, o'clock, 5,000 people were leaving because Chinese government demolished the houses there. You know, people have to come back. It's very hard. The houses. It's the old barracks. The British police barracks is there. 1600s when they built the fort, dungeon, everything. This is where they live. The police. It's, well, near they. Many be in your fear then. Near quite a bit, near can't she? Lower. Over there. It's the solar panel. Solar panel is there. Solar. Yes, no. It's there. It's there. They're alive. The houses is from here all this way. But now this place has been demolished. The Chinese have renovated this to bring the fish harbor. This is the houses from here all that way. 5,000. They demolished this side now it left. But when this the boat, the light shows them when the boats are coming. This light shows them you can come back. Now the Tema is the biggest spot, so we are going to see the fort. Let's walk around there. Previous it was like this from there, from here. Houses were there. Now we are going to see the fort. See the fort. Well, anyway, master, the palace, the chief's palace is there. Who is going to be the next chief? The next person, I go. So this is the first time we got the water. The drinking fountain water was built by the governor of the Gold Coast. That's Sir John Roger, 1910. By then, it wasn't named as Ghana. It was named as the Gold Coast. That is why Nkrumah was put inside there. So there was a statue of a tiger head here. Water comes from the tiger mouth. Now the tiger head is gone. The statue is gone. A statue of a tiger head is at the middle. Water comes from the tiger mouth. But now the tiger head is gone. Someone stole it because people from Austria asked me, Humphrey, where is the tiger head? The tiger head is gone. Where has it gone to? Someone stole it because it was made up of gold. Gold coast. People cannot see the gold all the time. It must be stolen. You know, the tiger head is gone. This is the first time we got the water. 1910. 1910. You know, can call Joseph Davis. He is a Boston, North American supercargo and a slave master. During slavery activities there, the slave master passed away, and this is where he was buried. That is a grave master's grave. People from Austria tell me, Humphrey, why can't you destroy this? Why? Because he's a very bad man. But this had to be there for the history. Even at my school, the children learned something about this very bad man because I taught them the history about this very bad man. Always have to be there. For the history. No, it's not the last slave. He died 1820. He died 1820. 1820. But the slavery that stopped 1836. You know, so still there's slavery, you know. Yeah, that's the grave.
That we are not slaves. Come. We don't feel giddy, we are giddy, you know, we're sending them okay. You see how they bow down their heads for the masters, the slaves masters. The slaves bow down their heads like this, but we are not slaves, okay? Because the doors are very small. So here we are, the Jamestown prison, 1643 for slavery activities, first by the British. Slavery first, 1643. When slavery was abandoned, the Ghana government itself turned this place as a prison. 1960 up to 2007, the prison is closed. So during slavery time, the British were kept in Nkrumah. The first president of Ghana was arrested and put inside over there for a room. 1 year in prison, he removed from the prison 51, became the prime minister 52. After that, Ghana got independence 57. So inside over there, we have a gate of no return, female prison, slave marketing place, and the male prison too inside over there. That's Chelmsford prison. And the prison is closed just on 2007. So this is the history I'm talking about. Come this way, you will see. This way, you see the slave master's grave. History of the slave master, Joseph Davis. That's the history of that very bad man over there, Joseph Davis, Boston, North American. It's the Boston, North American, the slave master's history. You know, yeah, that's. And the next one also died here, John Anderson. The next one is the commander of the Anumabo Fort from Danish. He also died at this place, 36 years old. And this is 46 years old. You know, this man is from Danish, John Anderson. Now we are going to see Kwame Nkrumah's place for 1 year. Let's go to see Nkrumah's place. Let's see Nkrumah's place for 1 year. This is where Nkrumah was put, like Nelson Mandela, South African president, also put in prison good 27 years. But this place purposely for Nkrumah, the first president of Ghana. Yeah. Walk on the left, this way, on the left. Over there. This is the place for Nkrumah. This is the, come. This is the place for Kwame Nkrumah. This is where he slept. This is the bed for him. He slept on this, the bed. They give him food, water. They light. They give him food, water here. They drop it down for him over there. Nkrumah. Manimbra. Owe Manimbra. This is the place for Nkrumah, the first president of Ghana. This is the place for Kwame Nkrumah. This is where he slept. This is the bed for him. He slept on this bed. In 1950, removed from this room. 51, became the prime minister. 52, after that, he won election on the 6th March 1957, became Ghana. This is where they give him food, water. They drop it down for him. So we are going to see the slave rooms. Every room occupies 40 slaves. 40 slaves in the room. 40. Every room occupies 40 slaves. This purposely for Kwame Nkrumah. You know, Kwame Nkrumah alone. Walk on the left. Yeah. Walk on the left. On the left. People can buy slaves. Walk through the door of no return to the boat. So the people are coming from the tunnel. Connect with them. These guys together, they can go America, Caribbean, or any other country. So now we are going to see the slave market. Yeah. I want to take photo. Door of no return. Slaves pass here. Slaves pass through this, and now entry here. The underground tunnel is here. People coming from there connect with this, still underground. They can go. The boat is parking there. So underground tunnel, we went there. Coming underground, connect with this underground. They can go to the boat, you know, to America, Caribbean, or any other country. So a lot of slaves have been sold. We guys don't get a chance to go because it's the door of no return. What are we going to do? We are not going back to the market because we have been sold already. We have to wait.
The boat is parking there. The red and white pillar there. That's where the slave boats have to park all the time. Underground goes all that way. They come out there. The boat is parking there. They can go to America, Caribbean, or any other country. Now Chinese demolished. Now they have the fishing about now.
So it was very interesting. Thank you. And we have something for you. We are the first time today in Ghana, and we are the first time in Africa. Yeah? So it was a great pleasure for us to see this. And we have no Ghanaian yet. We have only, yes, this is for you. And we have something for the children.
Ja,
Also, here we have some things for the children. Yeah, you know, you need.
Okay.
This is for little children. Tattoo. Tattoo.
They can put it
Yes,
Yes.
yes. And
Let's go.
My name is Moses. Yes. I can talk English more, but when we are walking, we see what is going on. This was built by the Dutch.
by the Dutch.
But the British take over for the slaves. The Dutch also used for the prison. We also take over and use for the now we are already used for the slave. Then we get this was prison used and they called Austria. But now they turn it for life. We are here. But this one is not better. We have another one too. Say, I'm got picture and
Oh,
yes.
100 people. Damn. That's
You run the
serious.
garden, you can't just take them away. You have to be training them before you can know that they are fit. Before you can send them where you are going to them. But we get where they beat them, they punch. Yes, for the other side. But this way they keep them. But when they dig the one, you can come and pick the one with that.
They who died.
After the water tried to.
yes. Ja.
Das dachte ich, hier kann Museum draus machen. Das ist interessant. Das ist die mir verraten.
When they came, at least right way, you have to be done. So that you can have this. Church for the masters, the slave masters. This was to be monks. But after your life, you can take it over. Here the monks, Muslim, Allah Akbar.
The mosque,
The monks, yeah, Muslim, yeah. We they call it monks, so yeah. This is where they are standing for the prisoner used to eat here. The same time they joke here, the three together. By complete building, just come down.
Direkt der noch bedrückt, haben wir das andere. Oder? Ja.
The master and the office. You just went the master so that you can bring you so that you take the one later. You get where they can pass the sea. You can see the change there many here. Some of them they are in the rooms. Right, chance can show at the left. See where they make the problem. See where they make the last.
Die Esel, dass man nicht über die Mauer.
Yeah, that's our punishment.
Das war
This one talk about why? This is not condemned. This is set ago. When they give you the year so that on said, then you go where you come from. Whether it depends your years, they could give you whether 2 years, 3 years. So after sale. You can take 60 people one week. Or you are drinking a release and to the same level.
So who is this one?
This is an art.
Okay, just arts.
And art. Those standing like those way they are take to strong people.
Okay.
So this is the way they like them. So it's the art.
Yes, Commander.
I just want to be on top of the world. See all the beautiful things I no see before. Even if you go take everything I never bought.